Hey everyone, what a gorgeous day for working, but a bad day for filming. I got clouds of sun just popping up all over the place, and it is so windy out here. I hope you can hear me. That's why I'm going to hold the camera here really quickly, and then I'm going to step back and show you what I'm doing here with our gate, our garden gate. This is the store-bought garden gate, a tube gate, and I'm going to show you how to hang it today using our old-fashioned brace and bit that I just sharpened, and it's beautiful. I love this thing. It brings back great memories of my father, and sometimes these old tools just work much better. So what we're going to do first is, you can see here, I've got my plumb bob set up right there, and I've got a nail in the center of the top of our post right here, and that's given me a straight line to hang or to line up the bolts for this gate. I've got a level that I'm going to be using to level the gate, and right now we've just got these things right here. We got them. These type of screws that the gate comes with, well, the hangers. It's got a pin, and this screws right into your post. On my other garden gate, it was much heavier. It was made out of treated wood, the one that I showed you in a previous video. But this one is super light, so these are adjustable and they work just fine. And I don't have to buy extra hardware. So what we're going to do first is we are going to start, and I'm going to bring you around here like this. We are going to determine how far up above the ground we want to be. You can see I started drilling my hole already. We are going to measure from the bottom of our gate here to the bottom of the first hinge, and then I added about an inch to that, allowing for any variation in the ground. Now it is sloping in this direction, so it's going to be higher than an inch over here, but I do want that. I'm going to do the same or similar treatment to this gate as I did to the other one, and I'm going to tie to it some wire fencing so that no rabbits can get through it and no gophers can get through it at the bottom. Mostly rabbits though, that's what I'm worried about. We already have our gopher fencing you saw in our other video that's buried. You can see here I've taken it down in front right here. And so our second hole we're going to measure up from the underside of our first hinge, and I'm going to say underside of our second hinge. And the reason I'm going to say that is because some people will tell you topside, and that is because they place the top pin upside down, and that is strictly for security purposes, so somebody doesn't rip your gate off. But I'm on my own property here, and I'm not really worried about it too much. So I'm going to place my pin this way because it's easier for you to hang the gate. It's much easier to get on this way than having it in this direction. So we've taken a measurement from the bottom of our first hinge to the bottom of our second hinge. We've made a mark, and now we're going to drill our hole. Make sure you're in alignment with your other post, and you are all set. Now, as you can see, there's going to be some adjustments, and you are able to adjust at this point here. This hinge is floating, so you can adjust it up and down, and be careful, it will squish the tube, and if you do it too many times, you're going to have a flat tube in that area, and you're going to have to adjust it somewhere else. Kind of a pain. But the nice thing is we can screw this one in more and screw the bottom one out a little bit more, because our gate is leaning actually in this direction. And even though our property is sloped this way, this particular area turned out to be quite bumpy. So we are going to need to adjust the gate so it comes back up in this direction. And that's basically it. That's all there is for hanging a gate. All I'm going to do is unscrew the bottom hinge a little bit more and screw in the top one a couple more turns. That's all. And that should adjust the height. Hanging a gate like this is super simple. And if you have two gates, you want to hang one, get it level, and on the other side then work your adjustments from there. That's the best way to do it. But in this case, I only have a single gate here on the entrance to the garden, and it is really pretty foolproof, and all of you can do it. Appreciate you watching. Thank you, and share the video and like it and subscribe to the channel. All of the above. Sharing is the best thing. Sharing and telling your friends that we're making some decent videos here, if you agree. Anyway, have a great day. See ya in the next video.
Feather